Hi everyone, happy Monday, happy Virgo season, and happy new moon in Virgo. Woo, yay! Let's chat about the new moon, setting our intentions, and having a new moon ceremony. So grab your coffee, your pen, your journal, and let's get started. Hi everybody, yay, I'm so excited. I also have to show off. Check out these sleeves. Woo! 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 If you are a Harry Potter fan, you know that yesterday marked the Back to Hogwarts celebrations, and the entire month of September, people are vlogging, blogging, and posting on social media about their love for Harry Potter and the Harry Potter universe. Yay! I have been a fan since its inception 23 years ago for the movies and 26 years ago for the books. Oh my gosh. But one of my biggest and most favorite characters is Molly Weasley, and I found this sweater on Etsy and I'm just in love with it because this is the one that she wears in a couple of the movies if you've seen them. But anyway, just had to share that. Very excited. And also my giraffe coffee mug that I got when we went to visit the zoo and got to feed the giraffes with my baby. Oh gosh. I am in a much better mood now that Mercury has gone direct. The post-shadow phase is starting to sweep on by. Thank the gods. It is Virgo season, and I do get very introspective during Virgo season. And my husband, who is a Virgo sun, man, he is buzzing right now, especially the new moon in Virgo, which brings me to the new moon. So we are going into the new moon in Virgo. We are given this unique opportunity to realign ourselves with the energy and focus of clarity, organization, and practical magic. My favorite. Virgo is the sign ruled by Hermes, who is known for his meticulous nature and analytical abilities. Oh, yes. Yes, one of my besties is a Virgo. My husband, like I said, is a Virgo, so I know this very well. These are signs that I go to. Signs. These are people, and these are signs that you can go to for advice, not sympathy. So if you want something fixed, definitely speak to a Virgo. Virgos are known for their strong work ethic and desire for self-improvement. This new moon invites us to consider these qualities within ourselves and set intentions that are going to bring more order into our lives. Make some lists, my loves, because Virgos love some lists. I definitely love some lists. The Capricorn in my chart loves some lists. This new moon is going to set the energy and tone, and it is all about us setting the intentions of feeling worthy and worthy of our intentions. Virgo reminds us to realize our inherent value, and this new moon in Virgo is a time to let go of self-doubt, perfectionism, and self-criticism as you step into your potential. How perfect, because my speech impediment today is just one for par. And I will not be re-recording this because anyone who is a new mom or a mom of an infant knows how when they are laying down for a nap, you have ABC amount of time to get things done. So sweep that perfectionism out the window, right? We are going to work with this new moon in Virgo to notice where we don't feel good enough, our insecurities, our self-doubts. And we need to be curious as to why. Virgo season helps everyone see their potential and will show us who we could be if we allowed ourselves to step into our power. Ooh, oh my gosh. Where would you be if you weren't afraid, right? Like, think about that for a moment. I think about this a lot. If I wasn't afraid, if I didn't have anxiety, if I didn't have to worry about anything else going on in my life, where would I be? What would I do? What would I want? What would I desire? So think about these questions. Virgo reminds us that if we constantly compare ourselves to our ideal versions of ourselves or to others, we will never experience actual happiness. But if we stop striving to become a better version of ourselves, then we stay stagnant and become unhappy. So how can we accept ourselves and transform into the next version of ourselves and keep balance? That's the whole vibe of this Virgo new moon, is how we're going to learn how we can't perfect ourselves, but we also need to transform ourselves, right? So the first step is to let go of those conditions that we must meet for love and acceptance. You may hold yourself to an impossible standard. And when you fail to meet it, you fail and fall prey to shame, embarrassment, self-doubt, and the shoulda, woulda, coulda of ourselves, right? Don't hide from your mistakes. You may feel you are the only one going through something and that everyone else has their shit together. But don't compare yourself to others without knowing their situation or story or understanding their struggles as well. You may judge your worth on what you do, not who you are, and not by others. This is a big thing for Virgos. Bless my husband's heart. He definitely compares himself a lot of times to how he could be, how he should be, how others are, where others are, and I always have to remind him to give himself some credit. So that is what I'm telling you today. Give yourself some credit. Let yourself know how good you're doing. The new moon in Virgo will help us to embrace the authentic self with compassion, forgiveness, and strength. Self-worth is different from self-confidence, and we must discern between the two of them. You can have confidence and not worthiness. You can have worthiness and not confidence. Confidence means you feel capable and have the skills needed to create your own visions. You know you can make them happen. Self-worth is knowing that your visions belong to you simply because you are who you are. So one of the biggest things we know about manifestation is feel like you already have it because you already do. Your future self has what you need and what you desire. It is there for you. You just need to be patient and allow it to come into your life. So another big thing for the Virgo new moon is about mistakes. The mistakes that we've made, mistakes we are making, and mistakes we are going to make. Mistakes don't mean you're not good enough. They mean you're learning. Mistakes should be honored this new moon in Virgo, and instead of seeing them as something that makes you not good enough, see them as something that makes you you. You are worthy of acceptance, you are worthy of love, and you are certainly worthy of recognition. Even if you are imperfect, you can make a mistake and learn from it. You can make a mistake and make amends. You can forgive. You can make a mistake and still be worthy of love and acceptance. Many of us hold back our talents for fear of rejection. This is a big one for Virgos, and this is a big one for a lot of us, especially during Virgo season and especially during this new moon. We are going to be focusing on a lot of things that we think we are going to be rejected for. So on this new moon, ask yourself if you are holding back a particular talent out of your own fear. Are you holding back your truth? Are you holding back your success? Are you the one that is blocking your own manifestation? Is there something that you possess that you are not recognizing? Write some stuff out. Journal about these things. What are your gifts? What are your talents? What do you want to offer this world and others? What do you need to do to begin to feel your worth and feel you're good enough? Letting go of things that make you feel unworthy can be a long process. I know this. I am going to be 41 in January, and I still have 41 years of experience in letting go, and I still will forever need to let go of things. As an Aquarius sun, I tend to hold on to things a very long time. So my focus this new moon is definitely going to be letting go. This is a time to help you start accepting your worth and cultivating a life that is full of everything you deserve. You deserve love. You deserve happiness. And you deserve people in your life who accept you for who you are today, in this present moment, as well as your future self. So when you hear somebody say, oh, you've changed, or you're not the same person, it's because they're attached to the person you used to be. And a lot of times this comes from a lot of toxic people who compare themselves or are jealous of you, because you are not the person that they can manipulate anymore. You are not the person that silences your power or silences your talents and gifts. These are not things you need to achieve. They are your birthright as a human. So, what this means is you were born in love. You are born. Anybody who's read the Celestial Vision and the Celestial Prophecy, that series talks about how we choose this life. When we are spiritual entities, we choose the life that we want to walk, we want to be a part of, and we want to experience. So yes, you chose this life for a reason. You chose this life because you know that you are worthy of the things that it has to offer. We are spiritual beings experiencing a human experience, right? We are not humans experiencing a spiritual experience. So utilize that this new moon. Why are you here? What do you want to offer? What do you want to let go of so you can experience these things? So next, we're going to talk about having ourselves a little new moon ceremony. Alright, new moon ceremony, one of my favorite things to do. I love new moons, and when I was living in Atlanta, my friends and I would get together on every new moon and every full moon, and we would have our little witchy ceremonies. We'd sage, we'd light candles, we'd dance under the moon. Oh, I do miss those days. But I'm out here in the Rockies, and the mass majority of my friends are either on the East Coast or in the Midwest. So here we are. I'm going to give this new moon ceremony to you guys. So for the new moon, I set up my altar space. I have my deity idols. I have my cauldron that I burn my incense, my potions, my herbs, my sage, my candles, the whole shebang. I do have it here. So see, I have my little setup. So I have my sage, and in here I have all my herbs surrounding my little candle placement, and then that way I can keep it all together on my altar. Especially having a wee one, I need to have everything safe and sound. So what I do is I open my circle, I call upon my deities, call upon my guides, I raise my powers, and I sage clear the space. I open my circle, I get everything ready. I focus on what the new moon is in. So since this one is in Virgo and it's all about setting our intentions with focus, clarity, organization, letting go, and setting that power and energy of self-worth, confidence, and what I want to bring to this world. So I pray to my deities. I say thanks. I show my gratitude for everything that they've brought to me in my life so far. I give my offerings in herbs, or whether it's wine when I have it, or fruits, whatever the deity is asking me, I will offer that to them. And then I start my new moon ceremony. I take a piece of paper or my journal, and I write down on one side or one column, I put all of the things that I'm going to let go of. Anything that I need to release the burden of, and release that burden off my heart, my spirit, and just all the yuckiness that I want to let go of. On the other side, or the other column, I put everything that I want to bring into my life. All the things that I would like to attract. And being that this new moon is in Virgo, it's a perfect time to bring in self-worth, confidence, gifts, things of that nature. quick, how to take care of the dogs real quick. The trash people were coming. Oh no, scary trash people. And then what I do next is I sit in meditation for just a couple of minutes and settle into these intentions that I'm releasing and attracting. I then take my piece of paper, and the first thing that I do is read the things that I'm letting go of. So I read that column, and I read it slowly with intent, and I feel the energy of each thing that I'm releasing. That's a big part of the whole process, right? So as I go through the things that I'm letting go of, then I go into the things that I want to attract. Same thing. Slowly read each item off your list and really feel that you have that. Say you want financial abundance, right? Well, how do you want to get it? How do you want to see it? How do you feel it? Who's there? Who's supporting you? How are you going to support yourself in gaining this financial abundance, right? What is it going to feel like, look like, sound like, taste like, all of the things, right? So really feel that energy in each intention. Once you read all of this out loud, the next is the best and the fun part to me, because it makes me feel really witchy. So you're going to take your list and you're going to chop it up in little pieces, right? Then you get your cauldron, or you get a burn safe little pot, and do this outside, do this inside, wherever you are. Just make sure you're safe and no fire hazards. When you tear it up, each piece you're going to put in the fire and you're going to burn it, and you're going to put the energy of gratitude with each piece. I am so thankful that I'm financially abundant. I am so thankful I'm confident. I am so thankful that I have my shit together. I am so thankful that I am releasing jealousy. I am so thankful that I'm releasing shame. All of these items, gratitude, right? When I am done with that, again, I sit for a few minutes, clear my head a little bit. I definitely use a wand, I'm not gonna lie, you'll see that often. And I will circle the smoke and let the smoke go out. Always have a window or a door open, and help generate that energy and that magic out into the universe, out to your deities, your higher power, your gods, your goddesses, your higher self, if that's your jam, your God, if that's your spiritual badassness. And once you're done with that, you're going to close the circle, say thank you, lower your powers, thank your gods and goddesses, your deities, your higher power, your ancestors, your guides, your spirit animals, whatever it is you started the circle with. Close the circle, allow your candle and your flame to go out, never blow out unless you think it, but usually snuff it out or let it out itself. And that's it. That's my simple little new moon ceremony. I definitely have some other versions where, if it's nice out, I dance under the full moon to raise energy and power. I include my friends or my husband or my baby in certain aspects of it, if, that's where the vibe's going. So definitely take what I say and make it your own. It's a fun process. Magic is incredibly fun. I love magic and I love being a witch. I hope everybody's new moon is amazing. Let me know how it goes in the comments below. Don't forget to tell me how your new moon ceremony is and what you did. I am so excited to know. Happy Virgo season. Happy new moon in Virgo. I hope you guys have a wonderful time. Before I leave, I'm going to read a card and a message real quick, and then we will say our goodbyes. All right. So I've read from these before, whether on my blog or on videos here or on the podcast I do on my blog and the podcast I do with my friend Gimme. This is my Avalon Oracle. I absolutely love this deck so much. So if you have your deck too, you can do this along with me. If not, everybody take a deep breath in We're going to ask the cards what message it has for us for this new moon. I'm going to give it 3 more shuffles. And this new moon message, oh my gosh, tell me this is not perfect. Letting go. Yes, let all of that shit go. Let it flow down that river. Let all those burdens go. Let self-doubt, let insecurities, let anything that's bothering you, let that shit go. Oh, this is why I love this deck. It's always on point. But again, thank you so much for joining. Thanks for following. I will see you guys soon. Have a wonderful rest.